After seeing headliners titled, quote, carbon capture, a decarbonization pipe dream, or, quote, relearning lessons from the past, KX News was compelled to learn more as carbon capture makes way to our state, proposing more projects each day. A, quote, decarbonization pipe dream means what exactly? That's the question KX News led with in an interview with energy finance analysis Bruce Robertson.
In America and right around the world, countries are looking to carbon capture and storage as a climate solution. And what our paper shows pretty simply is that many of the projects have actually failed totally. Some have, quite a few have underperformed their goals, and a handful have actually performed as they were meant to perform. And one of those is in Canada, not far from North Dakota.
Robertson says though some projects are active and have proved to work, they tend to underperform, particularly the larger ones.
We studied 13 projects, accounting for about over half all the carbon dioxide ever captured on the globe. And what it showed was that 7 out of those 13 had done less than they had aimed to do. Basically, most of the projects aim to capture 90% of the gas that's coming off mainly gas processing plants. It's mainly used on at the moment. So, yeah, they aim to capture 90% of the carbon dioxide and then store that underground or use it for enhanced oil recovery.
As we know it, the first carbon capture plant was proposed in 1938, and the first large-scale project to inject CO2 into the ground launched in the Sharon Ridge oil field in Texas in 1972. That shows that the concept of carbon capture is not new. But many are making a twist on the concept to rebrand the idea.
It's a rebranding exercise by the oil and gas industry to make it seem more climate friendly. And when you look at the actual results of the projects and what it actually means for the climate, in many cases it's worse for the climate than doing nothing at all.
Robertson tells us in a prospering ag and energy state like North Dakota, large-scale carbon capture projects are detrimental.
Unfortunately for North Dakota, there is a little bit of a conflict there between your two major industries, because obviously the oil and gas industry is it is causing changes to our climate, and what it does, carbon capture and storage is doing, is it is encouraging the production of more oil and gas as it currently stands. So we will see more changes to the climate, which, more extreme weather, which affects agriculture in a very bad way.
He says North Dakotans need to look back at the lessons learned from failed projects where they did not work as they intended. Some have bursted up and so much more. Becoming educated before it is too late is Robertson's stressor to all.